What's the point of that bed in that dome anyway?
I do not know.
Is that where that computer android lady thing lives? I don't know what she is.
I don't know. I'm pretty sure she's human.
Tank.
But
she was born in the tank.
guys, Ben.
Yeah.
Ben. Let me do the intro.
Nah.
Hey guys, Matt Size here, and I'm back with TotalGamerJunkie, aka Bailey, for another episode of Fallstreak.
When we last left off,
we killed the dragon!
Yeah, that's funny because you were actually like, oh, you know what, we're just gonna end it here. And you're like, we'll just get through this last part, and then the head comes off.
Yeah!
It's like, what?
Then I accidentally skipped the line to the very end of the episode. Go and watch the other episode so you can see what the line was. It's probably not important. I think it's just mentioning that Fuller was racing to the girl.
Okay. Now we just have to continue here.
Continuing from here. I wanted to see her as soon as possible. Okay, yeah, that confirms it.
Alright. As uneasiness,
An uneasiness.
Oh, an uneasiness I could not assuage. Assuage? What? Assuage had settled in the depths of my stomach. If I could just see her once more. But
when I enter, I find her nowhere to be found. Someone's taken her out of the liquid.
Oh,
or she's been dissolved.
Or she escaped.
That too. Where? Where did she go?
Say,
Verisaughn. An orderly in the room addresses me, bowing deeply. Go on, bow. We turn to Japanese now? Are we turning to Japanese?
I don't know.
Or
converting the Japanese here. Congratulations on your victory against Seer. That's Seer, the dragon.
yeah, the dragon that we just mentioned that we killed.
Yeah, but that's the name, Seer.
Yeah.
I was told to pass on to you that the project new soccer train has been seen to its completion.
Have you watched the other episodes of the first game?
Yeah,
did.
Yeah, not all of them, but I've seen a bit.
You haven't seen the rest of them. That's what I meant.
No, I've seen like maybe almost half, I think. So
you're almost at like the fire episode?
Yeah, I think so. 6L25861's role has come to an end.
But isn't Valua with that same number?
Is she?
Her role had ended? And then, what does the HPM intend to do with her?
Preparations are currently being made for 6125861's vivisection and autopsy.
6L.
6L. Sorry, 6L.
Wait.
They're gonna dissect her.
What's a VV section?
No, I think it's vivisection.
Vivisection.
I think they're like gonna... Because like, they had to hook her up to the computer, right?
Yeah.
So they might be autopsying her brain.
Oh.
Rather than actually just do a full
That
autopsy.
sounds cool, but also, oh shoot, she's about to die. Most appropriate reaction to what I just said.
And see how the room is faded red?
Yeah.
It seems that since 6L25861's operational lifespan is near its end, they wish to glean as much insight as possible into the nature of her unique emotions. Glean?
Unique mutations.
No, but see, they wish to glean. Shouldn't it be they wish to discover, they wish to obtain as much insight as possible?
That's sort of the same.
That's glean?
That's same.
Okay. We had refrained from invasive procedures to shed light on it due to how instrumental 6L25861 was to Project New Soccer Train, sorry.
Circuit train, yeah.
But now it's been completed.
Now that it's been.
But now that it's been completed,
the orderly's words taper off.
I've passed on what I've been ordered to.
Well, it doesn't get that many lines in the game.
Yeah.
You've got more lines than I have.
Yeah. then if you would excuse me.
Well, are we going to be saving 6L25861?
Maybe.
Well, we're back in the church.
You wanna read this?
Saint Ferguson. Congratulations on your victory over the Calamity Eater. Though, I would like to have you properly acknowledged for your achievements. That is not why you are here, is it? Revoke the vivisection order on her. Why is my eye just being irritated?
No, it's an emotional scene.
Yeah, you gotta know.
I was actually today.
Oh.
It's a smell, that's what makes your eyes.
No, this has been going on for days.
Yeah, but I mean when you cut an onion, it's a smell, that's what makes your eyes just water off.
Now.
Yeah, you good?
Shut it.
You good?
Oh, I pressed the wrong button.
You are going to shut it there.
Yeah. You come before me wearing hypocrisy as conviction. We walk a stairway steep in the blood of countless, yet another drop is what you will have. What will have you turn your blade against us?
Looks like the gates of heaven, honestly.
Yeah. I have not come here to listen to your artifice.
I don't even know what some of these words are.
She will be released regardless of whether or not you comply. The only question is whether or not you become another drop in the tide.
The tide of blood.
Yeah, that's exactly the point.
The Crimson Sea.
There is no one that can match your strength, my saint. It would be trivial for you to impose your will as you wish. It the strong that is permitted to shape the world as they desire after all. Isn't it?
Yeah, I think
they messed up the graph.
Yeah.
You had one job. But if you believe that it is only now that we trespass into the realm of sacrilege, you are mistaken. No, the one sin for which we will never know absolution is the very act of creating her. Well, you know. You know how things are made, right?
Yeah, but I don't think it wasn't natural.
I know, I'm joking.
Yeah, because it says right there what we've done is blasphemous.
What we have done is blasphemous. The pinnacle of heresy.
Heresy.
Heresy. Heresy.
Yeah, or hearsay.
We have created God with our own hands in order to bear the weight of our lost tomorrow. But while it may take an affront unlike any other to our Father in heaven, I have no intention of recanting. You want to take over? I just read a lot of lines.
Alright. The Arch-Pontiff spoke unabashedly of what was known but never voiced here.
That's mine.
Okay, I thought you meant just read it.
No.
Okay.
Just that line because I've had so many lines now. 6L25861 has exceeded her projected operational lifespan.
How long
10 seconds.
Like, they were looking her up to the computer, so maybe she was meant to be crazy.
She will die any moment now. But while her role may be finished, humanity's struggle will not end with our flight from Circuitry.
So they're leaving.
Wait. So they're leaving Circuitry. Circuitry was the place in the first game. And now they're making a new Circuitry?
Or maybe this is a prequel.
No! Humanity's struggle will not end with our flight from Circuitry.
Okay. And Cybertrain was the place in the first game.
Yes. Unless it's just the planet. New Circuitry is an isolated pocket in the Occurrence Sea in which many number of trials may wait. See, what I'm thinking now is, unless this could be a prequel or a sequel at this point.
Yeah, that's
because they could just call it Soccer in the first game without realizing it's New Soccer.
Yeah. Like New York. What happened to New York?
It's still in England.
Yeah, but you see, they call it New York. Yeah, it's the first. It's the first New York. It's not. There's no York, right?
Except for England.
Yeah, but that was in England. This is
yeah, yeah, I get what you mean. Such as the end of the world once more. You would do it all again, as many times as necessary. Time loop?
Maybe.
Or, not a time loop per se, but like the same events happen every time. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
We're gonna get real confusing here, aren't we? Should it come to it that humanity needs to create God once more, this is for that sake. So wait, they're passing down knowledge to what could potentially be themselves.
Maybe that's like. I know.
In the future / past, possibly.
I'm having a headache.
Or would you deny our heritage? Okay, so it's the future. The heritage despised thread we clung to in order to survive. The reason was never unclear. It will not happen regardless. You are unswayed, I see, but there is one thing you are mistaken on. Our understanding of 6L25861 is limited. As such, we are free to craft any narrative our heart desires. Meta joke!
Meta.
Gonna get meta with using the word narrative. You and the Overseer have chosen to see her as a blameless martyr, chosen by humanity to be its sacrifice. But if there is one being whose power exceeds even your own, it is 6L25861 herself. Man, that is a mouthful. To say quick, isn't it? We walk a path shaped in ways beyond our comprehension. It is folly to think any agency of hers has been forfeited in favour of obedience to smaller minds. She was born in this facility and conditioned to fulfill a role at any cost, to say nothing of the suppression of her consciousness. Such chains could only shackle a human. She is anything but. You would even deny her humanity then. It is a conceited and self-absorbed ego that sees her as one of our own, as a sacrifice for her sake alone. Wow, okay, they're just spelling it right out for us.
Yeah, it's like she's not human, you know, just...
But I just love how they're just straight up. It is a conceited and self-absorbed ego.
Yeah, it's like we're shallow, we're ignorant assholes.
Oh, I hope they get their comeuppance.
I don't think they're ignorant. Like I think they know exactly what they're doing. Pass the screen if you want.
Yeah, you can.
It was clear that neither side would yield. Consensus could not be met, and so there was only one thing to be done.
I'll hear of any last words now. Very well.
It's like the greybeards when you use Usrada and it doesn't do a thing. Very well, Dragonborn.
The confession from a fake pope to a fake saint. Wait, fake pope and fake saint? What the fuck?
So the arch pointed his fate. He's a calamity. Oh yeah, with a dry laugh, the arch pointed steps down from his throne.
I'm certain this was before your time, but my predecessor was a fool. Believing the convergence to be the will of God, he urged the faithful to embrace the end. I remember looking upon his rhetoric with indignation. That was when I heard it, whispers within my heart. Are we turning into Undertale here?
Something.
Mankind was not meant to perish here. That was what this voice told me. In other words, the voice of God, which only prophets and supreme leaders of the church were said to be privy to. I needn't tell you what happened next. Yeah, we're going through it. We were on the very front lines, after all. I stopped at nothing. Even if it meant destroying humanity, I would save it.
Wait, so this is like Connor. She was on the front lines when it happened. What if this is like before? Remember when the dragon, the Calamity attacked and the what's her name got frozen, and then wasn't it before that?
Dina.
Yeah, wasn't it before that killed Dina?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the arch pointed here might actually be the first Calamity, or a different Calamity or something. Like he's like talking about, to me, it sounds like he's talking about that past, what happened. But we don't know if that's the past or the future.
No, we sort of know that it's...
Yeah, but it sounds like he's referencing that event with Dina in the city.
But I just love the line of, even if it meant destroying humanity, I would save it. Contradictory?
Yeah, because, you know, like, have you ever played Far Cry 5? No? And does this guy, Joseph Seed, he's like, alright, yeah, I'm gonna destroy humanity to save it. And so he did, he launched all the world's nukes. And then there's the Far Cry New Dawn, it's like, okay, yep, humanity is rebuilding.
Okay.
So it's like, it's meant to be like a purge, you know? Like the Bible talks about, Noah builds an ark, it rains,
everyone died.
Yeah, and then the world resets. I think
it did not matter how much blood I spilled.
Great movie, by the way.
What?
Noah, what's the program?
I devoted my life to that singular goal, uncaring of the sins I accrued. Finally, at the end of the light way, we opened up the door to humanity's future, which had laid shut for so long. And yet, why is it that I feel nothing at all? Have you ever tried punching yourself in the face? You might feel something.
Maybe he's like a 6L type thing too.
You don't get the go.
Yeah. Just stop thinking this.
Right? It's just like, I did not feel anything.
Might not have any pain symptoms. The arch pointed smiles as if it were all farce comedy.
The voice that guided me is no more. In the silence that followed, I made my decision.
Both the voices to a calamity, talking
or a different calamity.
Yeah.
We don't know all the calamities.
But now that it's dead, I can't hear it.
Pulling on the curtain then, eh?
Oops, sorry.
I will not be going to the new Soccer-Trine, nor do I want anything of paradise. Well, Paradise was not a good song.
About Burnout Paradise, the racing game.
I don't think I played that game.
So silently, he sinks to his knees.
Gotta chop the head off. Do not forget the indignation. I cannot say that word.
The indignation
that burns within you. It is that resolve that permits you to take on this mantle. I do not believe God resides only within prophets and popes. Rather, a piece of his lies within each and every one of us.
Bowing his head, he signs the cross for a final time. Is he gonna bow him?
I think so. Listen to the whispers of your heart, my dear saint. May the world that awaits you be far removed from our lost circuitry. On the edge of a new dawn, I will witness to his final words. Then, Holy Father, I'll be taking your head now. There you go. Yeah. There's your answer.
Well, I thought
so. They used that blood splatter effect for the first game.
Okay, I didn't know that.
Wait.
galore.
What?
I don't know what's happening. He lay before me, bedridden on the eve of the final act. The one that Project New Socratrine could be called the brainchild of.
Can you hear my voice? Is this being on?
There was nothing extraordinary about what ailed him. Exhaustion, over-exhaustion.
Exertion.
Or exertion, sorry.
You seem a bit exhausted just reading those words.
Fatigue that had accumulated into the years.
The vivisection order has been rescinded?
I'm so confused right now. Wait, wasn't 6L was meant to get the... Unless this is pulling a Matrix on us, and this is like an alternate reality type, like
it could be
reality. And the paint-off guy, the Pope, was in there.
The Pontiff.
And he's the 6L, like 2.-3859.
The church is no more.
The church is no more. For a split second, something seems to stir in him. He turns to me.
There is little time. You must tell me. Is there a way to restore her consciousness?
With unprecedented vigor, he rips the ventilator away from his airway. The I-Siri protocol?
What? That's a French, if I've ever seen French name, a French word before.
Maybe, it kind of was French.
Or maybe not. With shaking hands, he produces a black keycard.
Sila, Sotesita.
Stack.
John 10:9, John 10:5.
It's a passcode. Oh, it's gonna be something to do with those passages, and there was probably numbers in them.
He draws in a wheezing breath. It is all there. The secrets I never spoke of. Our sin runs deeper than we ever imagined.
Oh, wait.
He clutches at my hand with white knuckles. Please. Desperately drawing breath into his lungs.
Shitting himself.
Yeah, that's what you do when you die, you know.
I know! We already went over this.
Yes. Choking on what he could not leave unvoiced, he spoke. Please, be by her side. Do what I could not for the motherland. I am the gate. Whoever enters through me will be saved. They will come in and go out and find pasture. But they will never follow a stranger. In fact, they will run away from him because they do not recognize, damn it,
a stranger's voice.
Okay, good.
That's the logo when you get the game.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. I've come to realize something bearing the weight of the truth in my final years. Lies save me.
What about the truth, though?
Yeah, the truth may set you free, but lies save people. That's what I'm going to say.
They let people see a dream.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying now. Truth may set you free, but lies save people.
A dream unconstrained by the absurdity of reality. However, a lie cannot be made alone.
For a lie is a world, and the minimum it takes to create a world is two.
Really?
I didn't know this.
What is going on?
There is one who must know the truth, and for that reason they cannot join the blissful ignorant. If you are reading this, that is the role I ask you to take upon yourself.
Okay, we got a better here. Yeah. So wait, we're taking on the role of the ignorant. Oh no. So we know the truth, and we're being told to tell a lie.
Yeah, I think so.
The same role I have taken upon. Project Binary.
Binary. Maybe. Veneer. So, Veneer.
What?
That was where it all began.
An anti-calamity bioweapons program designed by a contingency should Project New Secretary fail to be clear head of the Claret Biomasses advance.
The incubation of Project Veneer's first iteration, Subject 0N Alarm, remains in flux. It is unknown if 0N's conception can be successfully realized. So confusing.
However, Project Veneer's second iteration, formed by splintering a fragment of 0N, successfully gestated approximately 3 years ago.
Alright. Both iterations are
permutations of
6L25861 genetic template that assimilate recombinant DNA harvested from calamity samples, such as tissue cultures from seer and the claret biomass. So there's more than one 6L.
Valua and the girl.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
I think that's what it's saying.
In that sense, you can say they are monsters. Life forms designed to destroy what even weapons of mass destruction and conventional CD cannot.
However, I ask that you not make the same mistake I once did.
Subject 1B, Schwartz. Though that is his designation, he is but a young boy that only recently opened his eyes to the world. Could be that boy that got killed at the very start.
Maybe. I promised myself to never let these children endure what 6L did.
For that reason, I have taken to calling 1B Brezel, and acting as a father figure to the best. Wait, isn't Brezel in the first game?
I
I think there was a character named Brezel in the first game.
I honestly can't remember.
Do you have your phone?
Yeah.
Can you look it up?
Yeah.
0N as well. Though she has yet to awaken for the first time. I beseech whoever is reading this.
Please let the first word she hears to be her name, Nolita.
I need to sit down.
So this is a prequel.
It is a prequel.
Okay.
Holy, and not only that, those are the two characters with the white hair.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Like,
Yeah, I know you mean.
like the
ones you see in the opening of the game.
no,
They're the ones that.
like the Nola has the long white hair,
Oh, okay.
and Brezel is her brother, I think.
Yeah,
In that storyline.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure.
Holy.
So it's a prequel. Still need to look it up.
No, don't need to look it up. As soon as I saw the name Nola, I'm like, holy fuck.
Please give them the life that 6L never knew.
Though I say that, it cannot be denied they truly are different.
That's my shoes. Okay. It is through Project Veneer. It is through Project Veneer that we discovered an entirely new subset of CD.
Pathos pattern type CD.
The logo pattern type CD we are familiar with utilizes theory and expertise to mold the fabric of reality into one's internalized vision of the world.
For example, the end output of Lotus type CD that creates fire operates within the laws of thermodynamics, and its efficacy is dictated by the user's proficiency of the topic.
While the process is miraculous, the end result is not.
Paphos type CD subverts this entirely, possessing the capability to actualize
Capacity.
I said capacity.
You said capability.
I said capacity.
Capability.
I said
Really?
capacity.
Stop the video here.
No.
Play that.
To actualize phenomena that defy the rules of the world and limits of human intellect.
This can be observed through Brazel's unique CD pack.
Here, their ink, as we have taken calling it, takes the semblance of a deep black fluid.
However, every instance of attempting to analyze its properties has resulted in wildly varying parameters.
At times it measures as denser than liquid mercury, other times it measures lighter than liquid nitrogen.
Sometimes it resembles an inherent solid, and sometimes it shifts between Newtonian, non-Newtonian, and superliquid states of matter.
Superfluids.
Sorry.
Did we just make porn stars? But most perplexingly, clear ink has been observed to flow through other matter, negate gravity, and even ignore the conservation of energy at inconsistent intervals.
It's a conversation right here.
Do we need to have this conversation?
Due to its sporadic and volatile nature, the cornerstone of Paphos type CD eludes us.
But in my mind's eye, I had already begun to see the eerie similarity with the phenomena conjured by the 12 calamities.
Perhaps that was the last chance I had at turning back.
It gnawed at me until I could not sleep at night.
Sometimes like dread, hanging over every waking moment.
Jeez, how long is this bit? I told myself it was to give me peace of mind, to confirm my fears were unfounded. Keep reading.
Utilizing our newfound discoveries on Paphos type CD, I proceeded to conduct several tests on 6L.
Really? We're only a half hour into the recording, by the way.
Probably going to be finished soon.
That was when I unearthed it. The truth that haunts me to this day.
6L's consciousness had never fully been subdued.
Though the vector of Paphos type CD, a fragment of her mind had remained intact.
So she willingly went through with the movie section then.
Possibly.
Yeah, unbeknownst to us, she had been trapped in a tenuous state of existence.
Unable to move, perceive, or communicate, even as her brain was continuously exhausted in order to perform new Socrates computations.
The 12 calamities are none other than your subconscious wish to be free in the form. Distortions caused from her fractured mental state.
The wanton destruction they visit upon lost Socrates is driven by their soul impetus to save the one that called them into existence.
After all, we the ones that consigned her to this hell.
Welcome to hell, bitch. Query received. Compiling requested data from private encrypted channel. Oh, we're about to learn all the calamities.
Yeah, but I'm just still trying to think. So all the calamities were causing harm because they wanted to get hurt, to free her. That's basically what it's saying, right?
I think so. Anyways, who wants to read?
Okay. The first calamity, prison, coercion, corrosion, sorry, an aberrant psychosomatic disease that crystallizes the tissue of those it affects irreversibly until they are rendered incapable of moving and perish from organ failure. Hypothesized to be a manifestation of the severance of 6L25861's control from her body and physical entrapment. So each calamity, their abilities, yeah, and they represent a certain part of her.
The second calamity, Fallstreak rain?
Phlogistic, I think.
Phlogistic rain. Searing blue-green liquid that rains down from the sky, accompanied by a foam likened to overheating machinery. Hypothesized to be a manifestation of the nanofluid coolant that immerses the HPM's quantum computers in order to regulate the immense heat they generate.
The third calamity, fulminary steam, an anomalous gas that generates persistent high wattage electrical discharges. Hypothesized to be the manifestation of a Catatumbo turbine system that supplies the immense amount of power expanded by HPM's main drain.
The fourth calamity, hyperoxygen dust, pale blue particulate matter that causes impaired breathing, lung hemorrhaging, and asphyxiation when inhaled. Hypothesized to be a manifestation of the oxygenated, persistent airflow supplied, I don't know why I was trying to say provided, to 6L25861 as part of her advanced life support apparatus.
Fifth calamity,
Frizrak
hallucination, an illness of the mind that causes ghosts effects to see illusions of faceless ghosts. As the symptoms progress, the stricken begin to see the living as featureless specters as well, and eventually even their own reflections. Hypothesized to be a manifestation of 6L25861's depersonalization, as well as the obfuscation and dissociation of her identity, resulting from being linked with countless minds from the HPM's auxiliary processes server.
We never heard of this one. The sixth calamity, Anagel Rift, a dimensional anomaly that tears fissures in space-time fabric. Hypothesized to be a manifestation of the schismatic twilight between the corporeal plane and Aquarian scene that 6L25861 fragmented consciousness resides within.
The seventh calamity, Hellcure Scar, an abnormal metal that inflicts blistering chronic wounds. Even minor lacerations and punctures result in blood loss that cannot be staunched. Hypothesized to be the manifestation of a surgical implant embedded in 6L25861's central
We never
system.
heard of the seventh calamity in the story, haven't we?
No, we heard of 12 and the cloud.
The eighth calamity, Logo's worm, a parasitic entity that burrows into the brains of those it infects. It drives its host to insanity and self-mutilation through sensory overload and insomnia. Hypothesized to be a manifestation of 6L25861's mental distress from being fused with the HPM's quantum supercomputer and having her mind continuously exhausted. Oh my gosh, that is a mouthful. We never saw the eighth calamity. Yeah.
The ninth calamity, Orasian divergence, localized pockets of time that deviate and progress at different rates from the surrounding area. Hypothesized to be a manifestation of 6L25861's dissolving sense of time due to the absence of any relative point of reference.
The tenth calamity, Claret biomass.
We've heard of that one.
Yes, that's the biomass that's just been growing across the whole planet. A colossal sentient organism that resembles a perpetually expanding sea of flesh. The claret biomass absorbs and incorporates all matter develops into its own form, whether it be organic or inorganic. Its resilience and regenerative properties have given it the appellation immortal flesh, hypothesized to be the manifestation of the medical procedures and protocol carried out to forcefully extend 6L25861's life as long as possible.
The 11th Calamity. Postulated to be a calamity that alters information in states of being. The existence of the 11th is an extrapolation indicated by the presence of a 12th calamity. Records and memories of it that may have once existed are absent from documented and recollected images.
It's just like that's its name. That doesn't have a name because it's erased itself.
Dot. That's the same.
No, it's just dot. It's erased itself from documentation.
There's sometimes talking, there's like dot. That was a joke. Well, enjoy. This is a long one.
Oh, come on! Why have I got this one?
You want me to read it?
No, I'll read it. The 12th Calamity, Sierra's Flame. A sentient calamity characterized by the iridescent flames it breathes, which curse living organisms with deviant burns that progressively spread, causing the body to wilt in turn, which is the same as the first game. Victims consumed fully by the deviant burn dissolve into dust, coalescing into condensed fonts of energy known as Esses Vietae. It is through feeding on reaped Esses Vietae that Sierra nourishes itself and grows stronger. Unlike other calamities, which wreak destruction wantonly and indiscriminately, Sierra targets humans with extreme intent to exterminate. Its merciless consumption of even other calamities in order to utilize their corresponding effects has earned it the appellation Calamity Eater. Amputation, debridement of tissue affected by the deviant burn has proven to be ineffective at treating the ailment. The sole known means of curing the curse implied by Sierra's Flame has only recently been pioneered by the HPM. Agreement entails application of Estes Vietae from disease victims to cases that have yet to severely progress. Again, a point in the first game. The deviant's burn spread that can be proactively accelerated through exposure to high temperatures. Again, another point in the game. In the first game. Allowing for the rapid acquisition of Estes Vietae. So in the first game they were burning people with the burns. So that means the first game is a sequel.
Okay.
Because how would they know that?
I don't know, maybe it's an alternate time.
This model of treatment relies heavily on implementing a structured system of triage, but effectively halves a case fatality rate of what would otherwise be 100%. It is not known what facet or aspect of Sierra is a manifestation of, but its base motivations appear to align with that of other calamities, as evident by its repeated assaults against the cathedral cities near impregnable defenses.
Where did we go wrong? Where did I go wrong?
When did we lose our way? Back when I had to read that last point.
I no longer know.
You should. Perhaps we have grown numb and become unseen to how we have erred.
Place gone a bit dumb. Standard. I am lost, unable to confide the truth to anyone.
There's a seat right there if you need to sit down. And yet... Okay, sit outside now.
Okay, because I'm tall, so...
you saw that as a shot now.
Yeah, I'm still in the shot.
Well, no, when I edit it down, it's gonna be annoying.
It's a high mountain.
You gonna hop back up?
Oh.
I'd have to bring it down so that you'd be in the shot.
I am in the shot, look.
No, not when I edit.
Okay.
You gotta remember, I edit like a lot of the frame out.
Okay.
Have you not seen my videos?
No.
And yet,
There's one silver.
and it's sliver.
There's one sliver. One strand of hope that I cling to still.
The possibility that her consciousness can be recovered.
The A Siri protocol.
Hey Siri!
Siri, how do I get 6 hours behind?
It is my final work, developed independently from the HPM's pipeline.
An experimental procedure designed to restore 6L's consciousness using the fragment of it that remains.
I do not know if she can truly be awakened.
Her life already teeters on the precipice, having held on for so long.
But, and it's a big but.
If by some chance, some miracle, you are reading this and she breathes still,
Please bring her back from the darkness.
and into the light, if only for a moment.
Let us see the light once more. You made the joke, and the joke came into the game.
That good. That's the end.
Is it? Don't we?
Yeah. Oh no, still. Bye.
Oh, we.
You want to end it here or keep going?
We're not even at an hour yet. We should keep going. Actually, let's. I don't know if we're near the end or not. That's the thing. Like the next episode could be like a 20-minute episode.
No, it's up to you.
I think we're near the end, so let's keep going.
Okay.
Vitals stable.
Yeah, press the button. There we go. Real to conceptuous stability index within operational bounds.
Good word reading there. That is a hard word.
Yeah.
Confirming presence of localized schematic light. Twilight.
Confirmed.
Initializing Ethereum protocol.
Estimated time to completion.
2 hours, 9 minutes, and 49 seconds.
No longer did a sheet of glass separate us.
She was right before me now.
Reaching out, I take her hand in mine.
Give it a nice caress.
Yeah.
Hand sex right there.
Yeah. How old is she?
Huh?
How old is she? That's yuck.
Her touch was unbreakingly
Demonetized right
frail.
now.
As if at any moment it could simply fade away.
No.
I was on the pause because
Though faint, she was still alive. Her story did not have to end here, like this.
the blue sky. That sky spoken of in stories.
I wanted to show her it. The blue sky of the world she gave to us.
Let us look upon it together.
Something squeezed.
Yeah.
Something squeezed within my chest. A wish I had never given form to until now. It rung through the air like clean glass bells.
It was so close now. So close, it felt like the world was holding its breath.
Actual, this is Grenfell 3-8. We have a status report. Over.
Go ahead.
The clearant biomass has made contact with the cathedral city's peripheral rings. Your presence has been requested at the bridge.
inbound now.
But though I said that, I didn't want to leave her side. If I let go of her here, if I turned away now, would she still be here when I returned?
With just a chance for a moment there. Ugh. No homo.
I was afraid when he touched my hand. Afraid of losing the fragile warmth at my fingertips. But this was a duty I could not eschew. Ah, again, man.
It was now my role to carry humanity
I'm sitting right here.
into its final man.
I'll be back. Dun, 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 dun.
No, that's my line. I'll be back. I'll be back.
Yeah, but I'm the one that's leaving after the recording, so it makes more sense for me to say it. Yeah, but there was no strength in my words.
I
couldn't hold it in. Yeah, like you couldn't hold it in anymore. I can smell that from down here. Yeah.
I have waited so long to be reared over just to do that in the face.
Yeah, to part at a time like this.
She doesn't get to smell any of it.
Lucky her.
Please. Smell my fart.
No, sinking to my knees, I pressed her hand against my cheek.
Please wait for me.
Yeah,
to fart your face.
put my hand against her cheek. Ass.
Okay, time for you to get up off the chair.
Please
Hey.
wait for me. Okay, wait, no, hold on. Is that it?
Oh, come on.
Passenger bays sealed and you wanna end?
Yeah, let's end this here. Why? How could we still be going?
I don't know.
Oh my gosh. Okay, that's the end of the episode for today. Links to all our YouTube pages will be down below, considering I have 2 now.
Yeah.
And everything else that I use as well will be in the description. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bells. Ding, ding, ding. So you know when the next video comes out. I'm Mad Scientist. Mad Scientist out.
See you, everyone.
I saved it this time.
Good, good.